Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a casted game of Dawn of War, and I'm going to be showing you how powerful Grey Knights are, because I'm spawning in on the right hand side playing as the Space Marines, and we're going to be up against spawning in on the left hand side of the map playing as the Orcs. Boozebeard. So we've got a nice little 1v1 game here showing off the power of the Grey Knights, which obviously we'll see later on in the game. So, for this build, we're going to be opening up with the Chapel Barracks, with the Plasma Generator, 2 Scout Marine squads, and a second Servitor. And then we're just going to be building up our Force Commander immediately there from the Chapel Barracks. Going to be moving out with our Scout Marine squads, capturing up all of our lovely strategic points. Our opponent going to be looking to do the same. He's opened up with a Generator. Going to be opening up with a Generator build here. And then grabbing himself some Shooter Boy squads. So looking to move out onto the map now. For us, we're just going to be looking to capture up points. Very generic opening here for us. Going with that Force Commander. Looking to just try and capture our side of the map. Not do anything too aggressive. Especially up against the Orcs. So as we are up against Orcs, we're not looking to finish the game early, right? That's what they're looking to do. So what we have to do is try and survive. Trying to survive to the later stages of the game is exactly what we need to do. So just capturing up our strategic points, getting listing posts down, listing posts coming onto that 4th point now. So now our Scout Marine squads can look to move out. Force Commander has come out. And we see I do have to retreat from the northern side here. So Shooter Boy squad is capturing up that strategic point. So I've had to retreat back, which means a little bit of idle time here for a Scout Marine squad, which is a little bit unfortunate. But we're just going to look to capture up this critical point in the back of the base here, because this is going to be a very uncontested spot, right? It's very unlikely that he's going to make his way down here. So capturing this one up nice and early is going to be helpful when it comes to requisition. Force Commander going to be moving up just to try and push him back a little bit. Not looking to overextend though. He does have his the mech out, and quite an army coming out for him now. Space Marine squad has arrived as well, just reinforcing that squad up, pairing him with the squad there, and then we're going to be grabbing our fortified post on that listing post. Space Marine squad able to push him back. Nice little kill there on the Shooter Boys. So at this point in time, we're looking solid. We've got our critical location. We've got our listing post on the left here. It is going to get contested though. Only a Slugger Boy squad, but we're on the way back. We spotted out. Our Servitor shouldn't take too much damage here, and we're just gonna try and get that listing post up, because then we can grab our upgrades like we have on the on this right hand side listing post. Relic also capturing that up, just capturing up some of the nice points in the middle there, and we're able to push him back with a couple nice little kills there. Teleport coming through for the Shooter Boy squad, but luckily our listing post gets up in time. Servitor is able to retreat back if he wants. Upgrade should be coming through on that as well shortly. See, he does have the nice little cover bonus there sitting in the little crater. So I do have to fall back, but that's fine. Like, we've got good map control at the minute. Let's take a look at the Fog of War. We're about to have the Relic. We've just captured up that critical location. Scout Marine squads, both just chilling out here. Having a look at his side of the base. We see he's got listing posts up on all of his side as well. So pretty even so far. He's just captured up that critical location in the back. And at this point in time, just grabbing that listing post on my Relic. Another squad of Space Marines coming out, looking to reinforce that one up. Armory also comes down now. We're grabbing our War Gear Bionics for that extra health on our Space Marines. And we did also grab the Plasma upgrade on our Force Commander, which is going to be really nice for ranged attack. And then at this point, I'm thinking, I've still got both of my Scout Marine squads alive, so why not grab the Sniper Training upgrade, which I'm not sure if this is the move. You know, it's kind of expensive. 35 power, 75 requisition. And then obviously you need to pay for the actual snipers, which is another 40 requisition, 20 power. So I think this is a little bit of a mistake. I don't think I needed these snipers, especially up against the orcs that kind of just... They love their melee attacks. So they're just going to be, you know, jumping on top of your units. And Scout Marines don't exactly have a lot of help. So I think that was a little bit of a mistake. But we go for it anyway. We grab our sniper upgrades. And at this point, I'm looking to just try and capture up this critical location, get that little bit of extra requisition, get that countdown timer going. As you can see, got pretty good vision right now on the map. We've got our upgraded turrets through. This one on the relic, not quite through yet. Back in the base, not much going down apart from another plasma generator, as we're going to be looking towards possibly tier 2 now, as we've got a ton of requisition sitting in the bank, which is a little bit of a mistake. But let's take a look at his side. We see he's got great macro going on right now. 2 generators in the base. Plenty of war banners coming down on this defensive point for him. This is a great little point for the orcs, because you can just build your war banners alongside this listing post, and you've got 2 little covers for where your craters are. So let's reveal this this map back up. As we can see, snipers on both of the squads now. That critical location is up. So 7 minutes on the clock, starting now. Not too much going on. Playing it very safe at the minute. What's he got coming through? Another generator. So he's going quite heavy on the generators. As we see, I'm going to be teching up to tier 2. Got more upgrades coming through, like the power sword. Another generator. Floating a lot of resources at the minute, which is a little bit of a mistake by me. But we are going tier 2, so we are going to be able to grab a lot with this requisition. So that's why I'm building more power generators here. So we can grab our commanders, grab our Grey Knights, which is what we get from tier 2. After we've built I've forgotten the name, but the where you build the librarian. We'll see what it's called in a second. But upgrades just coming through on all of our posts right now. And a little bit of an engagement right here. Snipers sitting on the back. And see, this is where the orcs really do well, because teleport comes in straight on top of them. I have to retreat back here, but huge amounts of damage put onto my Space Marines. My snipers not really doing too much. Upgrade coming through on that listing post on the relic. And we see we're trying to get off some snipes here, but so many Space Marines getting caught out of position. Luckily, our listing post is helping out a little bit here. But just so much requisition sitting in the bank at the minute for me that really could have been useful here out on the battlefield, because he has got a lot. He's got 2 shooter boy squads, and let's swap position right here. How many squads has he got? He's like got three squads. He's got a knob squad in there as well. So really strong units, and we see I have just been absolutely demolished here. I managed to save one of the Space Marine squads. I believe I get away with this one as well. So managing to save both squads. That tier 2 upgrade coming through on the listing post probably should cancel it, because it comes through and then instantly I mean, it gets a bit of damage off, but this does go down very quickly after, as we see those Slugger Boy squads are going to be taking it out. But upgrade coming through on the second listing post now, and we see here Sacred Artifact. That's the name. This is what we need to build the Grey Knights. So this instantly comes down as soon as we hit tier 2. We've got the Chaplain coming through from our strongholds, and Grey Knights coming through from the Chapel Barracks. And we see we're just reinforcing these Space Marine squads here, just trying to survive as long as possible. That Chaplain is through, and we've got quite a few armory upgrades through for these guys as well. We see Librarian also coming through, really spending all of those resources that we've had stacked up. Psychic, Intuition coming through right there for the Grey Knights, doing a huge amount of damage. And we've still got both of our Space Marine squads alive right now with 2 commanders in there. And we see huge amount of damage being put onto our orc friend Boozabeard. And we see we are able to survive. Still got both of those critical points as well. So timer still ticking away. We still have that relic in the middle, which is a little bit unfortunate for him, because relics take quite a while to capture up. I believe it's 60 seconds. So able to stick a listing post back on there, back on here. Librarian comes through as well now. So we're up to 3 commanders, 2 squads of Space Marines, and a squad of Grey Knights. So we're looking really strong here. We do lose this strategic point on the left. And this looks like a mighty army right here. So we go in. We've got some abilities to use here. Smite coming through. But 3 commanders, so damn strong. And we got that listing post coming through behind this as well. And the mass for the orcs is pretty huge. But these Grey Knights are just so damn strong. So much health, so much melee attack. And we can see here, the orcs just falling to the ground. All 3 commanders still up for us. The shooter boy is doing quite a bit of damage on the back line, but his army has just been completely wiped out right there. And we're still at a pretty good number. 7, 8. We are down to only 4 Grey Knights, but 3 Grey Knights and a Librarian. And we see there, we're able to push him back with still that critical location up. We're also going to be dropping down a heavy bolter turret. Probably should have grabbed the upgrade on the listing post first, but still going to be nice for us. And at this point in time, I don't really have any anti-building to try and push into this, because this is quite a lot, right? He's got a pile of guns, which only does a little bit of damage, but you know, every little counts. 3 war banners and a upgraded listing post. So we see here, we're just going to be capturing up our strategic point, just playing it safe, because the later we go into the game, the better. We're still at the economical advantage right now, having this critical location. So we can just look to grab our upgrades. You know, we're in tier 2. We can grab lots of good upgrades in here. We see War Gear Bionics level 2 coming through, as well as War Gear Power Fist. We can also look to grab some commander upgrades in the Sacred Artifact. But we see here, only 1 minute 18 seconds left on the critical location point. And we see, look at the damage on that Psychic Intuition coming through. Huge damage. Grey Knights just so damn strong. And we see here, unfortunately for us, the critical location does get stopped for Boozbid. But it's okay. We did so much damage right there. Look at all the dead bodies on the floor. Look at this guy. He's not even laying on the floor. And at this point, I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm looking to push forward a little bit, take out that listing post. But now he's got these guys, War Tracks. And these guys are a little bit annoying. I mean, they don't do a crazy amount of damage, but they're very frustrating with making my units get flung all over the place. You can see there. Yeah, a little bit frustrating. So we're just going to be falling back for the time being. Going to be dropping down a machine cult. We also do grab some Scout Marine squads just to capture up that strategic point. And we see here, look at this guy. These poor Space Marines just stuck with the army right there. I'm trying to pull them back, but these goddamn vehicles, very strong. So we see commander upgrades coming through. What else we got coming through? Enhanced target finders, and then furious charge for our Grey Knights, which means they can charge when they're in melee attack, which is extremely strong. But here we see Boozbid going to be moving forwards once again. We see we get a nice little smite attack right there. Luckily, our heavy bolter turret going to be helping out here, as well as our listing post. Only tier 1, but tier 2 for that bad boy is coming through. But 3 commanders still here for us, with the fire of 2 heavy bolters. Just means we can do so much damage, even with these war tracks, which we don't actually have any anti-vehicle right now, which is a little bit of an oversight. We see I am going into some assault marine squads, but I need to get the upgrade for them to have the anti-vehicle ability. So I don't have that quite yet. There's a little bit of a mistake there by me, but at this point in time, we've wiped out his army so much. We have so much of an advantage here that this army is just a little bit of a throw from him. Especially with this tier 2 about to come through as well. And we see there, just losing barely any units. I mean, we've lost quite a few Grey Knights. We're down to, well, 4. But our Space Marine squad still looking solid here. Assault Marine squad looking to just sit at the back here, as I did lose quite a few of them. More upgrades coming through. And here he says, any idea what kills Grey Knights, lol? They solo my whole army. Which, yeah. These guys, extremely strong, especially with the abilities they come with. Pairing it up with a Librarian as well makes them so damn strong. And yeah, at this point, we're looking extremely good. Plenty of power sitting in the bank as well. So at this point, we could look to grab our little flag upgrade in the listing post to give us even more acquisition. But he calls GG because, well, we're gonna be pushing with a bit of a counter attack after that army wipe. So he decides to call it there. But that is how strong Grey Knights are. These guys are really a game changer, especially when they first came out and they completely turned the battle there. So if you did enjoy this game, consider leaving a like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll catch you guys for some more Dawn of War content in the next one.